Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gio. Thank you guys for being here. I was trying to record some videos this weekend since I've been recording every day, but I had my son and he requires a lot of attention, which I love to give to him. I don't want to always be on my phone and things like that when I'm with him. So I didn't get to record these past 2 days, but that's okay. Like I said, whenever I'm with him, I don't want to be on my phone. I don't want to have any other distractions. I just want to vibe out with him and just show him all the love and attention he deserves. That. Like, I feel like whenever I was younger, my dad, he worked several jobs and was always tired. And we didn't have cell phones and stuff back in the day, but I don't know, he just I get it now, as an adult, but he never really liked play with me like all the time. Like, yeah, he did play with me. I'm not gonna say he didn't, but like, I just feel like sometimes there was moments where I was like, I want to play soccer, I want to do this, I want to do that, and he's like too tired, or he just couldn't do it. Which, like I said, I understand now, but I don't want my son to feel like that. I want my son to always be like, man, my dad always put everything aside just to be with me, just to spend time with me. So that's why I didn't record, but I'm still on recording every day and uploading every day. So thank you for being here. I'm out here on a beautiful walk this morning, and it's really nice out. It's kind of windy, so I still have my jacket because it's a little chilly with the wind, but the sun is out and it feels great. And I'm actually out here in one of my favorite spots. Look, these rocks. And I think, like, with the erosion and people just coming up here for years, there's like some natural forming steps. Look at that. People just climbing on here. And I want to show you all this really cool spot that I go to center myself, because I think it's really important to center yourself. Even if you don't have nature or anything like that, just lock yourself in your room and just, center yourself. That way you can start focusing on what you actually want. Because you can't really, fill your cup if it's already full. So empty your cup and then just start focusing on what you want to be able to fill your life with what you want, because we're always creating. Whether we like it or not, we're creating. And even if you don't feel that way, think about, let's say you didn't want to do anything with your life. Let's say you just wanted to stare at a wall. You're still creating that experience. You're still creating you not doing anything with your life. So why not consciously create what you actually want? And life gives us what we focus on, not necessarily what we want or what we don't want. So I just think it's important to always realize that you're creating your reality no matter what, and put that responsibility on yourself. Like, man, what am I going to do today to create the life that I want? Right? It's not up to anybody else. It's up to you. Nobody's going to hold your hand and do the work for you. You have to go and do it for you. And just like I practice guitar or practice producing or practice like being and performing in front of people, I got to practice this too. I'm already good at all that stuff. I'm good at driving. I'm good at riding a bike, skateboard, whatever, because I practiced it growing up. And now it's second nature. I could just hop on a skateboard, hop on a bike, hop in my car, and just go, not even think about it. So think about that. All the things that you're good at, you did it. You're good at it because you did it so many times. So manifestation is a muscle. Creating and all that is a muscle. So you have to go in there just like the gym. Like, you can't expect to see results in 1 week or a month or whatever, even a few months. You have to just be consistent, and then you'll start seeing results. But feel good about it, because I feel like a lot of people give up whenever they don't see results and they start feeling weird about it. But just feel good about it. Know that you will see results the more that you do it. So I wanted to show you guys this spot because this is where I come to center myself. Look at that. Look at this view. It's kind of a crazy drop though. Look at that. But this is where I stand or I sit and I just breathe. And I'm going to prop my phone up here a little bit so I could kind of show you guys what I do. Actually, right there. You guys hear that awesome bird? I don't even know what kind of bird that is, but it sounds awesome. Okay, I forgot my stand. Sorry, guys. But anyway, this is where I stand or I sit and I just start breathing. And I think about, ooh, woodpecker right next to me. Wow, that's awesome. I start thinking about all the things that I'm thankful for. So I go down the list, you know. I'm so thankful for my body, for my breath, for my life, for my son's life, for my family's life, like everything. And just start going down the list. And there's so many things to be thankful for and grateful for. So if you feel like you don't, just start thinking about all the things that you might not think about, like all the simple things, right? Which in essence aren't that simple because we need breath, we need water, we need food, we need shelter, all that stuff. Those are the basic things that we need. So if you have all that, I'd say you're blessed already. You know, there's people out there who don't have anything, people out in the streets or in war torn countries or any of that stuff. So much love to all them, sending all my love to them. But I feel like I'm grateful for having, you know, a great family, roof over my head, my ability to make money, my ability to go out there and do what I love. So I'm really grateful for that. Once I start feeling all of that and just filling my body up with the breath and that feeling of like gratitude, I start then thinking about what I actually want to create. Right. So in my case, I want to create a life of and a lifestyle of being a financially free, wealthy, independent artist, also, you know, musician, DJ, producer, YouTuber, right? I also want to be able to invest in friends' businesses or in other businesses and other ventures with my family. I want to be able to build that generational wealth for my family. I want to be able to just do what I love every day without having to worry about anything else, right? Like money and all this other stuff. Like I used to worry so much about money because those patterns came from my family. You know what I mean? And I think whenever you grow up, you don't really realize that those patterns are there because it's just so you're so used to it, right? Like you're just like, oh, this is how everybody thinks, right? Like I remember working at the bank and asking people, how do you want your money back? And they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. It goes from one hand to the other, blah, blah, blah. Like they have such a viewpoint about money and about everything of like that there's never enough, right? Like there's always lacking. But one day I was just like, man, fuck feeling like that. Like I don't want to feel like that, you know, the rest of my life. So let me practice good feelings, good thoughts around money, around, you know, whatever it is. So that's what I've been doing. I've been practicing that. And honestly, I feel less stress. I feel like I'm just at an optimal level to be able to create what I actually want. So I just want to share that with you guys because I think it comes from centering yourself, like really like centering yourself and being like, man, this is who I am. I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. And now this is what I want to create. So I hope that helps to some people and it clicks because it clicked for me when I heard that about censoring yourself and just breathing it out, you know, and breathing it in too, right? Breathing out all the stupid, you know, thoughts and feelings and breathing in all the great, you know, feelings and gratitude and all that stuff. So what I do is, like I said, I just focus 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. Me doing that actually allows my body to relax and starts going into a more stable, um, I guess, feeling and state. Because when we're stressed, we're not really breathing right. We're always breathing kind of shallow and erratic, and it's so weird, you know. But when you get a lot of breath in, I don't know if you guys felt this, but you start feeling really tingly inside. Like it feels really good. And I love that feeling. That's why I come here and I do that in nature. And then I look out over there and I see those houses and I'm like, yo, that's one of those houses over there is going to be mine. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying about emptying your cup and then filling it up with things that you want. So think about that, right? You can't really fill your cup if it's already full. So empty your cup and just allow yourself to be in that moment, just kind of like I said, you know, with being with my son. Like I allowed myself to be in that moment with him because I think whenever you're a kid, you're not really thinking about any of those other things, right? Like money and jobs or whatever it is. You're just existing with your parents, with your loved ones, and you just want to be creative. You just want to play and just pretend, right? Like my son loves to pretend, you know, we're Spider-Man or like, you know, astronauts or, you know, whatever it is, right? And we just have so much fun playing by pretending. And sometimes he doesn't even want to go anywhere. Like I'm like, oh, let's go over here, let's go do this fun things, or go to the park, or go to this. He doesn't even want to do that. He just wants to stay home and play with me, and that's awesome, right? Like he just wants to pretend. Like he brought over this big old inflatable donut thing, and we were just playing with that for hours, and that's what he loves. And honestly, like it teaches me to be in that moment, like I was mentioning, right? Like being in that moment with him, and not really thinking that we got to go do anything extravagant or expensive or anything like that, and spending money. Just like the most simplest thing is keeping him happy, just being with me. And I think that's so beautiful, right? He reminds me of that every day. So yeah, I just want to share with you guys that good energy, that good vibe, and share this view with you guys. Look at that. Feels so good out here right now. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna keep posting every day, like I said, different length videos. The other day it was just a few minutes, but right now it's already past like 10 minutes. So I appreciate you if you stuck around this long. But I'm just gonna keep sharing these vibes every day. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, and let's get it. Let's grow on YouTube. Let's grow in life. If you are wanting to grow your life, let me know in the comments what you're doing, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and I'll keep sharing the same thing with you guys. So much love. See you next time. Peace.